Alright guys, and welcome to my Minecraft video. Everyone's doing it, it's the hot thing lately. Just gotta get in the act. Yeah, I mean, it's a great game. I've been playing it like mad as soon as I got it. I haven't gotten really fancy yet, not a lot of, redstone, I mean, I have redstone, I just haven't played with it yet. I haven't played with minecarts or mine tracks. Really need to establish the iron. What I am doing is, since I was lucky enough, I guess you could say, to start out on a winter map, yeah, gonna make use of it. And instead of wasting all that sand for glass, I'm going to waste it trying to make ice walls. And this is sort of my construction process. This is the result. It's not the best so far, but I've done pretty good. And here you see me laying down the this is kind of what I did at first, was just start throwing water around, because as you quickly learn on ice levels, you don't have a lot of water to play with, in the fact that it all turns to ice. If the top is not covered, the way I think of it is, if snow is touching it, it'll make it freeze. Excuse me. I'm pretty sure that's not how it works, but it's just, if it's open air, that's how it. Now here you'll see, alright, whenever water hits snow, and the snow accumulates on the top of everything here, obviously, it just acts really, really weird. I would really like to try one of those water elevators. I don't know if you guys have seen those. They, someone takes a boat, and the way that water is kind of funky, you set it up so that the boat will be in a recursive loop, coming down a waterfall, then shooting back up with water pressed on the other side. It's a really cool idea. I can't wait to implement it. But it's really a pain dealing with ice as it is right now. But hey, it's something different. Like I said, I started off like this. I didn't even know that there was Winter Worlds. I looked at some Minecraft stuff. I'd heard the hype. And yes, I did watch X's Adventures in Minecraft, and I almost hate to admit it, I watched all of them. All of them except for the relaxing with, I watched the main ones. And then subscribe, because he was playing Duke Nukem, which, I love that game. Anyway, we're talking about Minecraft, aren't we? I think. Yeah, so this takes a lot of, scaffolding, as you can see. It's all fairly simple. You're just setting up one bucket of water, one block for one ice block. I mean, one block of water for one ice block. You just have to do it, and this takes a long time. I mean, this video is heavily edited. I just didn't. It just takes a long time. I just gotten home from the bar too, so I wasn't in the best performance. Oh, there's my lumberjack. Oh, that's so awesome. Yes, I had to get a lumberjack because it's out in the snow and rugged, and the normal, default character model just didn't look like he was really dressed for winter weather. Man, did I mention I went to the bar last night? That's professional. Yeah. I love that sand sound. And dirt, how it sounds different when it has grass on it compared to when it's just straight up old dirt with no grass. I did see too that C418, is that the music guy? He's got new sounds ready that sound pretty good for the next version of Minecraft, the Halloween update. Some new music, but honestly, the music's okay. It's just, like, you can hear, for example, now it's completely off. Actually, no, I may be wrong about that. I think he was on. It's just, I don't know if I even captured any music in this. It's very sparse. Also, I've been really interested in how you get those weird dungeon sounds. You'll hear like a spooky noise or something in dark areas. I think that's an indicator of it's a possible spawn spot. Because sometimes I'll walk through a place that I've dug through and it'll make that noise all of a sudden, but when you put a torch up, it goes away. So yeah, there's that. Ah yes, and the fade effects. I think because, alright, how I recorded this is I actually got Xfire to work. I'll put a link in the description for the person who helped me out. It's Frosty Popsicle or something. Yeah, worked perfectly. It's great. I like using Xfire just because it runs well on my computer and it's free. I mean, I've got a couple of World of Warcraft videos. Something else too. I can't remember, on Xfire. Yeah, and like I've used for my StarCraft videos, I've used Xfire to record it and then upload it to YouTube. So, and I heard Xfire got bought out by someone else, so hopefully I didn't contribute to that. I have started using Google Chrome as well, and without ad block, hopefully some of those sites will like the revenue that they're getting that they weren't getting from me previously when I was solely Firefox with no script and ad block. But yeah, after a while there's a lot of sites that take a lot of playing around with and tweaking to get them to work right after you've installed no script and ad block and all the rest of it. So places I think I can trust, I'll risk the you know, infections from ads. Alright, more nice transitions. Yes, many day-night cycles in this. To wait for all this stuff to melt and just to set it all up definitely takes more than 7 minutes. Especially the way I do it too. I mean, you've seen me a few times here already. Destroy a block and then need it again. So this might be one of those cases. Yeah, see, that was great. I'm glad you destroyed those blocks. Don't you love wasting time? But hey, we're on YouTube. That's what we do. Yes, and you can have probably catch a little glimpses of my base there. I'm quite proud of it. You know, this game, if nothing else, you do get the joy of being able to wreck the environment or create the environment and just see what you've wrought. It's fun. Everyone likes playing dress up when they do their wrestling characters and customizing all sorts of crap. Oh, there I was actually smart. By blocking in water with blocks instead of just letting it flow. I thought that I could take away the supports for that and the water would leak out and then I could just grab the source blocks. But for whatever reason, if those like the L-shaped, if two sides are covered, it seems to still act like an infinite water source block, as if you would cut it into the ground. It'll be good for future reference. I do like the fact that the water itself is not perfect. I know Notch is probably going to be working on it in the future, but it's sort of like a game in and of itself. It's sort of a little challenge to see which way it's going to go, because sometimes, I mean, you have stuff planned out and it's unpredictable like that. Yeah, no, bad move. Cow, you're getting it. Taking it out on a cow. What a meanie. Yes. Believe me, I edited this to put only the most, if I can talk, only the most exciting parts of wall building here. Hoorah! But yes, there's my secondary infinite water source, which you're gonna need. And here is the water elevator. Oh, see that? On top of one block of water, and it acts like it's. I mean, you can see the snow isn't a full layer. There's another one, but it acts like it's a full block. So if I ever break that ice block out again, which I probably will, you'll see that there'll be nothing underneath it. I'll have to start over because the water's not going to turn to ice if there's ice over it. It has to be exposed to the air. Yeah, but you're going to need an infinite water source block that's covered, like I said, because it's not going to freeze if you don't. And the freeze rate's variable too. I can't tell. Sometimes stuff takes, I don't know, a while to freeze. You'll walk away and come back and it's still not frozen. And other stuff will freeze right in front of your face. So I haven't really determined how that works, although still water seems to freeze faster than moving water. And in fact, if the water's not really a source block and it's moving water, it doesn't even tend to freeze. If you try to get water from the ocean, which is all frozen, it's a pain in the ass. You'll notice you create little blocks and stuff. I tried to make a river when I first got here, and yeah, I guess that worked out. Then I tried to make it underground, and then it was like, what's the point? So now I have a, I covered it up, but it's a big monster spawner now, which is fun, I guess. But I would really like to get a real monster spawner and put a nice little water trap in front of it. Ooh. Nothing better than getting free arrows instead of having to make them. Sticks are valuable, and as you can see, I've replanted almost every tree I cut down. I don't like the hanging foliage, and the OCD kicks in and just have to take out the extra leaves. And now you'll see what happens. There's a torch down there you can't really see. Ooh. Now normally the heat pattern, which is sort of like a cross, sort of like a compass looking thing, I guess as soon as I took that block away underneath it, let it go through. So the pattern is there, but it can be buffered by putting blocks in front of it, because that's going to be a problem. I mean, right now you can probably tell I have this in easy mode, in peaceful. I didn't for the longest time. Peaceful's for, you know, wimps and stuff. Play the game how it's meant to be played, which is arguable, but survival mode's survival, right? So after getting blown up by creepers a few times, you see where this is going. Yeah, that was enough of that. Especially screwing around with the ice like this. No thanks. I don't want to have the ice project blown up by creepers, because I can't light anything around it while I'm building it. I mean, the simplest thing I guess would be to wait until night, but my base is, you know, go inside and do whatever else and come back in the morning. My base has been notorious because when I first got it, it was a hill. I dug into it, made my base, blah blah blah. But creepers always came from the top. So I'm starting to learn that you have to keep, if you're in a place that's ground level and there's mountains around you, really watch out when you walk out your door, because there could be creepers that spawn there at night or just been waiting for you to come out. And, oh god, traumatic. It's like a Vietnam flashback. Whew. And just looking at all this ice makes me feel cold. You may have noticed too that my textures are a little different. I'm using the Painterly pack, I believe it is. The one that's customizable and all that. I'll put another link to that one in the description. It's pretty good. I did tweak it though. I didn't really like their snow. I thought it was a little too small, which may sound weird, but I kind of tweaked it to look the most like default Minecraft I could, because it is an iconic style and it's very blocky, so I don't really see the point of going to all the HD textures and stuff. My computer it's good, it's decent, it's getting on in years, so this game can end up chugging some resources too. I figure why kick it in the nuts? It takes enough rain as it is. But I haven't gone too far, so kept the map nice and contained. What was I talking about? No, it wasn't that cow. You're wrong again. For the last time. Oh, watch out too. If you do like I just did and hit dirt blocks out from underneath the sand, and you have little flowers or decorations down there, the sand will completely destroy it. It's a shame. Yes, I know. Flowers, so manly. So, that's it for now. Thanks for watching.